Okay, so I was gonna work on a different YouTube video at the time. That's what I was doing, as I was working on something else. But then I saw this because I just got home a little bit ago, and I'm sitting here eating, and then I saw this news. So I gotta talk about this. So Ubisoft has refunded Assassin's Creed Shadows pre-orders and delayed the game to early 2025. Now that is a little crazy to me. They uh it, when was the original release date anyway? When was it delayed from exactly? It was going to be November 15th, and now it's going to be February 14th of 2025 here. So that's only about 3 months, but that's surprising though. That was part of the reason I wasn't going to play it when it came out, is because there was such a it's gonna be a bit packed. Like, we're playing Black Ops 6 here soon. Avowed, I think, is coming out this year still. I'm still going through Black Myth Wukong. There's a couple things, but anyway, let's get into this. So Ubisoft has delayed its Feudal Japan Assassin's Creed Shadows game to early 2025 and has refunded all current pre-orders of the game across all platforms. Now, I was also reading that they're going to bring it to Steam day one too, which tells me that with their recent stock price debacle, that they're really scared at this point. And I hate to say it, I think it's a fair reason to be afraid, because they have released some mediocre products for a while. I have not played Assassin's Creed Valhalla except for like 3-4 hours of it. I thought it was okay, but I haven't gotten far enough to really have much of an opinion on it. But the overall sentiment seems to be that it's kind of mid. But I also but again, I have a friend who's very into it and likes it quite a bit and is imploring me to try it, and I'm sure I will. But anyway, let's get into this real quick. I'll talk about all that in a minute. Ubisoft's new Feudal Japan New Feudal Japan-based action platformer has roused some controversy recently, but that's not why the publisher is delaying AC's Shadows. Or at least that's not the official reason. The game is being pushed back for the usual reasons, so that more polish and refinement can be applied over the 3 months of extra work. French publisher also recently canceled all press demos for AC Shadows at the Tokyo Game Show, which is wild to me, and now we know why. Ubisoft is also departing from the traditional season pass model. So you know that bullshit where like they'll be like, oh, well, you can buy the game or you can buy the ultra deluxe edition, the ultimate edition, sorry, for like $130, whatever it is. So it comes with the game and it comes with like future expansions and stuff. Now, I don't necessarily hate that model depending on how much content is in these, but it's a lot to ask of people, I feel like, sometimes. I don't necessarily hate it, because these expansions tend to be big, but I don't know, the way they do it kind of annoys me. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. And anyone who pre-orders the game will now get the first expansion for free, so that's important. So that means that they're not only changing this little pricing model here, they're also giving the first expansion for free, just for people, just for pre-ordering the game, like just in general, which hell yeah, go Ubisoft. I'm a little surprised, but okay. Tell you what, you got my pre-order now. I'll tell you that now. You'll get my pre-order. So anyway, let's read their official statement and then we'll talk about it. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a dream project for us, finally bringing the series to Feudal Japan with many features developed in our community in mind, such as parkour or the renewed stealth brought by new technology, all set in a beautiful and immersive world. I've seen footage, I can agree with that. This is an ambitious addition to the franchise, a rich experience that can be lived through the eyes of two unique protagonists, but we realize we need more time to polish and refine the experience, pushing further some of our key features. As such, we have made the decision to postpone the release date to February 14th, 2025. So about 3 months. I think exactly 3 months, actually. November 15th. Okay, so exactly 3 months, basically. Okay. The game will release on a broad range of platforms. This is important to note for PC people, including Steam at launch. So that tells me that they're hopefully at least ditching the bullshit uh fucking oh, you have to go through all these hoops and download the Ubisoft no, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Fuck you. I don't want to do that. I have no interest in that. I don't want to have more than like 2 launchers at most. Additionally, pre-orders will be refunded and all future pre-orders will be granted the first expansion for free, like I just said. It's wild to me that they're doing that. We'll finish the statement. Hang on. We understand this decision will come as disappointing news, especially to those who've been waiting patiently for an Assassin's Creed game inspired by Feudal Japan. Yeah, everyone who played Ghost of Tsushima. We'll talk about that in a minute too. But we sincerely believe this is the best in the best interest of the game and ultimately your experience as a player. I agree with that. Rest assured, we are looking forward to the moment you will embark on a memorable adventure with Naoe and Yasuke. Mark Alexis Cote. I hope I said the name right. I know they're like a French developer. I hope I said it right. Okay. So, here recently, in case you didn't know, they had a huge problem because Star Wars Outlaws did not do very well in regards to not only like reviews kind of being, it's okay, but mostly sales. And on PC, if I can be so bold, that is in part because of the hoops that they make you jump through to get the game. And Ubisoft's like very non-pro consumer BS in the past year. Like I made a video several months ago basically saying that you don't own your games anymore. Little did I realize how well that video would age.
Everyone stay calm. We are taking over the ship. I am us!
This ship cannot be crewed by 2 men. You'll never make it out of the bay.
Son,
I'm playing Pokemon on PC no matter what you say.
it's heavy.
Because like a month, and I should have made a video on this, but like a month later, not even a month later, Ubisoft announced that they were shutting down the crew like forever, and you couldn't play it anymore, even though it was in your library. It is gone now, for I think everybody. And so, and like their comments about like Skull and Bones being a quadruple A game, like they're just kind of a meme company to an extent. But they have some talented developers over there. I really like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I really like Assassin's Creed Origins. I didn't play Mirage, but I heard it was good. I didn't play a ton of Valhalla, just a couple hours of it. But yeah, Ubisoft as a company, let's check their stop bars right now, actually. Because it's not good. I can, Yahoo Finance, whatever. I'm sure that'll work. Ooh. Big oof. That is not good. Here, let's do 6 months. Oh, that is bad. Okay, that I'm not gonna pretend to be some sort of like stock analyst or whatever, but like, ooh, that's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad. Ooh. So I think that's part of the reason that they're doing this, because it seems to me like this is not only about Assassin's Creed Shadows, this is about them changing their business practices like immediately. That's what I'm taking from this, because like they're delaying the game, which I kind of knew was going to happen to an extent, but what I didn't expect was the refunding of the pre-orders and the games coming to Steam day 1 and the expansion for free in the beginning. Now that is kind of wild to me, because for really as long as I can remember, they've done this like season pass model thing that they're doing, and it's just not working. It doesn't seem like, based on numbers and how they're doing as a company, really does not seem to be doing well. Now, my friend also brought this up to me today, and I want to share it with you as well. I do think that people are hating on this game unnecessarily before it's even out. Now, I am a little biased, slightly, just tiny bit biased against it because I've played Ghost of Tsushima and mm, I do think it is better in regards to like Assassin's Creed games as of late. Now, Assassin's Creed games have like more to them, but like the story, the characters, the boss fights, and just ugh, Ghost of Tsushima is just so fucking good. And I think yesterday they announced the sequel too, which is it's an interesting choice to delay this after that. Um, when was this? Was this yesterday? Was it today? When was this? Yeah, this was today. So literally the day after the Ghost of Yokai or Yokai, I hope I'm saying that right, was announced, they're they're delaying this. And I think this says a lot, like I said before, it says a lot more about them as a company than it does about this specific game. There was this big controversy with Yasuke. I don't really want to get into that because I don't care. They're historical fiction games, but like they are fiction games. There's fucking aliens in this, okay? You're not supposed to take everything at face value, all right? It's fine. Anyway, to move on from that, because that doesn't really matter. This says a lot about them as a company, because I don't think I've ever seen a at least not for a while, give a first expansion for something for free if you pre-order a game. That is wild to me. I don't think I've ever seen that. Some of the reasons people are a little irritated with this game in particular is because Ghost of Tsushima did it better in their mind. But I think this game is different enough that it doesn't really have that worry. Because there's a lot of things, and my friend brought this up to me today too, things in this that you can't really do in Ghost of Tsushima, I don't think. Like going underwater and using like that little snorkel breathing tube of bamboo to sneak up on people, the weather changing things like making certain ponds freeze over so you can't go under them, stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, this will be a quick upload. I thought this was crazy because I wanted to talk about Ubisoft and how, in my opinion, they're kind of slacking right now. I'm still gonna play Assassin's Creed. I am gonna pre-order this game, but I wanted to play Star Wars Outlaws, and I wanted to I'm gonna play their games for sure. I still wanted to play X Defiant, even though that's a dumb name. But yeah, if all their games are gonna be on Steam, and they change some of their pricing models, and they take more time with their games and put more effort and love and soul into them, I really think Ubisoft could come back if they really hunker down and do their best. I really think they could, because some of my absolute favorite games are from Ubisoft. If you guys don't know, me and my brother in particular were very into Assassin's Creed. The first like 3 or 4 in particular, just ugh. I cannot stress enough how much I love those games. And especially Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. Those are the big ones for me. And Black Flag, but that came later. That's a good one though. The only games of the series that I don't really like are, I like Unity, but it was crap when it released because it was unplayable. Syndicate is garbage. I'm sorry, I hate it. I think it's terrible. What else? Oh, Freedom Cry was cool. That solo game for Adewale from Black Flag, that was cool. It was only $10 though, whatever. But yeah, the games have been a little hit or miss for a minute from Ubisoft. I don't necessarily just mean Assassin's Creed, but other things as well. And by the way, this has nothing to do with the actual like discussion, but Ubisoft, if for whatever reason you are watching this, where the fuck is my new Splinter Cell game? Where the fuck is it? I want it now.
I want it now!
If you want money, greenlight a new Splinter Cell game, bro. That's what I want. Anyways, that's it. Have a good night, guys.